Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Gemini. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. Message for Gemini. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. What do we have for Gemini? Could be you. Queen of Swords, male or female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or the energy of the card. In truth, clear thinking, logical, decisive, reasoned. It's all part of the mind, the Swords energy, mental acuity. Can be a truth. We have the Chariot. With that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Beneath that, we have a person, the King of Wands, male or female, action-orientated, go-getting, driven. Immediate past, we have the Seven of Cups. Immediate future, yeah, feels that way. We have the Fool. Bottom two cards, the Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Okay, Gemini, let's pull you an oracle message. What do we have for Gemini? Angel, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. To be fair, number 38. Let's read that out. It actually opened on that as well. Poignant. So we have essential meaning, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. The oracle's message: life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see that the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Let's see what we have for you. With a crystal angel message, what do we have for Gemini? Sow delight, socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. You know, I'm getting this. It could, this could well be to do with relationship. This could well be to do with money. So I'm going to go with money first, and then I will say what comes to me to do with relationship. Because the Seven of Cups can be. It can be when we have options, possibilities. Sometimes we have to make decisions, in terms of which way we go or how we move forward. But there can be a level of confusion. So it might well be that there is something that's making you think here, Gemini. You might be exploring your possibilities, or something might have happened here with this King of Wands to present you with some kind of decision in terms of, am I happy where I am? Or do I want to go for what's being presented to me here? You might have also been pursuing other jobs, other possibilities, other options, you know. This can be about opportunities, just hanging out there, you know, in the ether. But all of them can be a little bit different in terms of what they offer. You know, so this is what's at play here. The King of Wands, go-getting, driven, action-orientated, can be a natural leader in business, male or female. It's likely this King of Wands is presenting something to you here. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, an offer. The Knight of Pentacles brings in offers and opportunities for change. It can be a very work-focused energy. New job, new business opportunity, new contract. And you're deciding here whether you go for it or not. You know, the Chariot is about moving forward with a victory, with eyes on a victory, triumph and success. You know, I think that you're making some kind of decision here, Gemini, choice, trying to get to the truth. I mean, there could well be some important communication going on with this King of Wands. But this doesn't feel like, I think that you're in the decision phase at the moment. It could well be also, if it was your existing company, this King of Wands might be offering you something that you have to think on in terms of whether you want to go for it or not. That would be the same energy as well. I mean, this just feels like that sense of, do I go for it? Do I want to go for this? Do I take the reins and move ahead on this one? But you're not doing it yet. I think that you're deciding. You're in that deciding phase, is what I get for you. Some of you might also be exploring other options. You could be holding out for something else as well. In the immediate future, however, the Fool is a brand new chapter. Taking a leap of faith and going for it. It could be either in your existing business, or, for example, it can also be in terms of, you know, like an existing company, or it could also be in terms of, you know, a new job, a new business opportunity. It's a brand new chapter, a brand new door, taking a leap of faith. Now, the reason why you're doing that, I think that there is some kind of, it's like you're on the fence here. And then it just feels like there is a kind of message here to almost sweeten the offer in some way. That's what I want to say. It feels like somebody is just adding a little cherry on top of the cake. You know, it just feels that kind of energy. You know, Six of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. This feels like very good news. To do with, again, someone reaching out and offering you. It feels like a little extra incentive. Whether they're trying to make it work for you in your current company, you know, or whether, you know, there's extra monetary incentive in, you know, a new job. You know, the same energy applies. It feels like you're on the fence, but then it's like going forward full throttle, you know. And it just feels like a little bit of a sweetened, enticing deal or message of some kind is what I'm getting here. Taking a leap of faith. Now we can see this energy in terms of love romance as well. Because the energy here of the Seven of Cups is when we need to be open to possibilities. And I think this King of Wands is asserting themselves here. I feel that there is something, I think you're being very clear in terms of what you want from a relationship here. I think that you're speaking the truth. I definitely feel here with this Chariot energy, this is about this feels like wanting to move forward on something here, or maybe wanting to progress a relationship. Because the Knight of Pentacles can be a committed offer as well in money, career, finances, but it can also be a committed offer in terms of relationships. It could also be, buying a home, for example, as well. So this is what's at play here, Gemini. It feels there's an opportunity to either you need to decide whether you want to move forward to a greater commitment in terms of relationships, or the King of Wands is, it's either or in relationships, really. It can be vice versa. But the same energy applies. This is somebody who is seeing the truth of the situation and realizing that it's time to move forward. Very powerful in terms of taking action. I feel this is all down to greater commitment in terms of relationships, potentially like buying a home or, putting down a deposit or something, or renting together, whatever that would be. You understand what I'm saying? So it just feels like greater commitment in some way. But, the Knight of Pentacles can also be emotional as well. So it's a solid and stable, it's progressively moving things forward to a solid and stable manner, is what I'm seeing here. I think somebody realizes it's time to move. You're at that point where you're deciding it's time to move forward on this, or I'm worried that, they might cut cords, or they might go do something else, or they might have options to explore, The same energy applies, but this is all down to being assertive, taking action, and moving forward to commitment here. This is the Fool is a leap of faith. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And we overcome our own kind of all the reasons not to. This is about, being open to considering possibilities that maybe, a person hadn't considered or didn't think they were ready for, but we just kind of like take the leap of faith and go for it. This is that kind of energy. And again, the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, this is about that sense of giving and receiving. One person shouldn't take more than they give, the other person shouldn't give more than they take. And this is why I think it's kind of time here that someone needs to explore and see the truth of the situation for what it is, and they know deep down it's time to move. You're at that kind of point where it's where are you going from here? This is the appreciation, and I think that there will be a message from the heart linked with this of let's do it. Because there's an understanding here of there are two people in a relationship, and it's all about give and take. Yes, it requires a leap of faith on one person's part to overcome their own, insecurities and just go for it here, or doubts or fears or worries, and just go for it. Because it's that sense of reciprocal energy, one person, two people appreciating the give and take, and that's what best relationships are based on. It's the give and take of a relationship. One person shouldn't have more than they give. The other person shouldn't give more than they take. It feels like reciprocity, and fully appreciating that you can't put something out. You can't put this off anymore. It's time to make a decision and act on it. And I feel this is about making the best possible decision, because it's about being fair. There are two people in the relationship, and it's appreciating what the other person wants as well. That could be them to you, that could be you to them, or between you, likely. Is what I'm seeing here, Gemini. This is what I have for the week for you. So like I said, this can be a relationship thing. For others of you, this can well be to do with money, business, career. But it feels an exciting time, and there is a brand new chapter here. Okay, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Yes, spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you, number 13. This feels like overcoming comfort zones, overcoming insecurities and barriers, and just like the Fool does. You can see the Fool literally just opening the arms and jumping straight in. So this definitely feels that kind of energy of just Okay, I'm letting go of all my doubts and fears and just going for this, you know? We have birds are messengers we use to connect with you, number 6. That's number 13. So, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.